Electric vehicles have emerged as a viable transportation option in recent times. The vehicle industry has reached a tipping point where fossil fuel powered platforms are facing a transformational shift due to alternatively powered options that are becoming more cost efficient and environmentally friendly. The nature of this innovation is sustaining, where a better product is launched into an established market. According to market research by IBIS World, a leading business intelligence firm, estimates of the value of automotive and oil and gas contributions to world GDP are approximately 6%, equating to almost $5 trillion per year. The warping of the automotive industry, where fossil fuels are being replaced by alternative power options, creates significant opportunities for other industries and organizations. Decades of technological development centered around the utilization of fossil fuels is being upended. This shift is establishing new markets and industries that are seeking to replace the legacy operations of the major oil companies and automakers. Examples of these include the broader power industry, which is now able to tap into the lucrative vehicle market and supply power for vehicles. Battery manufacturers are now seen as one of the highest potential growth sectors in the economy, and mining sectors are viewing lithium as a key growth commodity. The market development life cycle of electric vehicles is currently in the technology adoption phase. Advanced industrial nations are moving into the tornado phase of adoption. Large established organizations have already begun to adapt to the changing market environment by implementing strategies that will position themselves for future success. As reported in the New York Times, Volvo is a key example. The organization has moved to transform its operations to embrace the changing market landscape and become a fully electric car manufacturer. The automotive organizations that position themselves effectively will see the greatest gains when electric vehicles hit mainstream. Relationships with the suppliers will become a critical success factor for vehicle manufacturers that seek to obtain competitive advantage. Supply chains that have been established for decades will need to be reorganized to adjust for the new technology. Developing an effective strategy is critical for organizations navigating electric car innovation. Automakers need to create a strategic response to this transformational technology or be left in the dust like many other major organizations that did not adjust to the technological shifts in their markets. The utilization of Porter's 5 forces can enable automakers to shape their future strategy by helping them understand the industry, where it is going, and establish a profitable position to prevent attack from competitors who seek to obtain a greater market share. Awareness of the threat of new entrants such as Tesla will help develop a viable response to the emergence of new technologies. Understanding who will replace existing suppliers will inform a stakeholder strategy for the organization. In a capital-intensive industry that requires long lead times for manufacture and significant resources for change, understanding buyers' preferences and their bargaining power will ensure costly production errors are avoided. The Three Horizons framework provides an approach to determining strategic direction by asking questions on where the future is leading. H1, the business as usual perspective, sees the future of automotive industry growth incrementally decline over time. However, it is clear that disruptive innovation, H2, will impact the horizon sooner. Electric vehicles are changing the expectations and possibilities of the automotive industry. The emerging future, H3, may have been accurate in the 90s. However, in today's fast-changing technological landscape, innovation will transform the industry on a much smaller timescale. Adapting to the emergent technologies will see some automotive manufacturers adapt and flourish, while others fade away. Organizations that understand the horizons of change will be in the best position to develop strategies that secure their long-term future and thrive in a transformed industry.